Hello, my name is Sasha Wolfrum, and this is my ITF college audition video, and my focus is in stage management. The most important thing for me as a stage manager is really my ability to maintain a stress-free environment and leading other people in that, as well as juggling a bunch of things myself. It's important for the stage management team, especially the lead stage manager, in any situation to be guiding the cast and crew because shows and tech can become extremely stressful. So, my resiliency and my leadership and maintaining control is really one of my most important assets and the thing that I really try to put on every single time I come into a new space, whether that's at school or the work I've done with theaters in my community. And then also making sure organization and then documentation is always a top priority so that nothing is ever getting missed, everything is done on time, and so that I can assist both myself, but then also making sure every single tech crew and all the cast members are doing what they need, and then also that they have what they need to succeed as well. My first item is my cue sheet from my most recent show. I had around 300 cues, and that included lighting, projections, and sound. I was calling all these cues, and then everything you can see in this cue sheet corresponded to my physical script, which I had a binder that had sticky notes and highlights and notes to assist me in the cue calling process. It was really important for this show that all the cues were called exactly at the right time because of how tech was relying on these cues, as well as the actors needed to know exactly when each transition was happening. And then this was also something that was accessible to the tech heads as well as my director. So this was really a shared resource. And then in my application, you can see all 20 pages, but this is just the first page of this cue sheet. My second item is a rehearsal report, which is also from my most recent show. Here you can see the first page, but in my submission, you can see every single page. As you can see, there is a section for every single tech department, so whatever notes I had or whatever notes my directors had, the tech crew was able to see every single day what notes were being given, that when that would get sent out every single day. And then the actors, there was a section for the work that we did in class and then the work that we also did during our after school rehearsals, so they could get any specific new details about blocking or acting notes or anything like that. And then this also just held a lot of information if we needed important reminders or talking about what was going to happen in the next day or during the next rehearsal. And this was something that I had done for every single show, past and present, and this was something that was done every single day as well. And my last item is from my first show that I ever did, but this is extremely similar to every other show that I've done, and I create very detailed lists like this for every single department, for my ASMs, as well as for the director, the actors, so everyone has very specified lists so that they know exactly what's going on, and so that they can see every single thing that they need to do, what everyone else will be doing, etc. So this was for set change. So there were 3 very big transitions that involved a lot of people. So every single one had duties that were allocated to a specific person, so everyone knew what they were doing, what other people were doing. And then I also had lists like this for the props crew and every other crew, as well as like costume changes and things like that. Stage management is really where I found my home within the theater space, and just finding myself. It combines so many of my best skills and my best traits like organization, leadership, time management, communication, bring people together. And it really just makes me so happy. So I hope you consider me for a callback for your college. Thank you.